So, Insurgency, a nice little tactical shooter that I picked up a while ago, and quite a hardcore one as well. Let me tell you. Now, it's only available on PC at the moment, and I don't really think they have any plans to release it on the consoles, which is a shame, really, it really is, because I'd like to see everyone enjoy such a solid game like this one. Now, for those of you who haven't heard much about the game or just don't know anything about it, Insurgency is a very hardcore FPS, and it's hardcore in the sense that it has a very minimalistic HUD. The guns have a lot of recoil and are extremely hard to control, trust me. And if you thought suppression was bad in Battlefield 3, I think you're in for a surprise when you boot this baby up. Now, a nice little feature that I like is that the equipment that you wear, like extra armor or heavy weapons or extra ammo, they will all affect the speed at which you move, and I always like when they implement stuff like that. It really makes you think about your class setup for specific maps. And of course, I'm playing with the Tactical Sniper class, by far my favorite class in the game, just because it's so satisfying whenever you get a kill with the sniper rifle, or any other weapon for that matter, really. Now, I equipped the silencer on the sniper rifle and the pistol as well, because I really didn't want to be seen by the enemy whenever I fired at someone, especially on the snipe map, where it is very, very easy to get spotted whenever you engage your opponent. And I actually do fairly well in this round, and part of that is because I played this game very carefully. You know, I sit back when the round starts, and I try to get an idea of where the enemy is moving whilst I'm communicating with my teammate. And that's really key in this game, you know? You really need to have good awareness in order to do well in Insurgency. Always try to know where to expect the enemy, especially if you're playing the Recon class, and try to keep track of where your teammates are and pay attention to where they get shot from to easily locate your enemy. This is a really good way of picking off enemies as Recon. You really don't want to get in too close, especially as a beginner. And always let your teammates who are carrying assault rifles or shotguns or any other close quarter weapons go in first and provide cover for them, and of course bop all the enemies' heads off. That will be your main job as a sniper. Now, in this game mode, our team has to protect 2 objectives and destroy 2 enemy objectives. And if one of their objectives gets destroyed, our entire team gets to respawn, and the same goes for them. And that brings me to the following: the importance of playing your role and helping out your team in Insurgency. And it's really important that you play your class or your role or your setup the way it should be played in Insurgency. That is the key to success in this game. For example, if you're able to play with the Demolitions class and equip C4 or an RPG or any other kind of explosive, use these explosives to eliminate the enemy objectives and stick with your team so that they can protect you while you're on your way to destroy it. And I have to say, guys, after playing this game on and off for the last couple of weeks, I really like it. I really do, and it's become one of my favorite shooters. And if I have to be really honest here, I think that just on a pure technical standpoint, or on a technical level, this is the best shooter of the year, and in many ways even better than Battlefield 4. The game is very responsive, it runs like a charm, and there's even free DLC. I mean, what's not to like about that? Oh, and did I mention this game looks absolutely beautiful as well, especially for a game that has been developed on the Source engine, the same engine that, by the way, Titanfall runs on. And yes, this title looks way better and it runs a lot smoother than Titanfall does. But then again, that might have to do with the fact that this game has been made exclusively for PC. Now, the only downside of the game is that it's not a game that will appeal to everyone, because it's a hardcore tactical shooter, and the learning curve is a lot bigger compared to more popular titles like Battlefield, Call of Duty, or even Titanfall, where the learning curve is almost non-existent and it's very easy to pick up. That's why I think this game would really benefit from a couple more casual or arcadey game modes like Team Deathmatch or Domination, where you have infinite respawns, something a little bit more fast-paced, and I think that would work really well in this game. And I hope that someday, maybe, they will release something like that in the future. But yeah, like I said, this is a solid title, and I think everyone who enjoys a good FPS should definitely give Insurgency a try, and I'm sure most of you guys will like it as well. Now, be sure to leave a like on the video if you would like to see more Insurgency in the future, or just let me know in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this little introduction to Insurgency, and again, if you would like to see more, be sure to let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much for all the support I've been getting, all the shares, all the likes. I really do appreciate that. As always, I'm Dolce, I'm loving your faces, and I'll see you in the next video.